Yeah, you talked me into eating hummus, so. We can't put the lid back on, so I can't eat it.
Lazy Sunday. Waiting for pizza. I don't think he likes it when the tables are turned. He's getting his ass kicked by the hummus container.
I'm so angry about last night.
About the Holly Holmes fight? It was stupid. I have to talk for a different day, a different video.
I'll vent when I get home.
Okay.
Alright, I'm heading home. When I arrived, it was snowing. This morning it was freezing rain. I'm now leaving. I'm 6 hours behind schedule. I was supposed to leave around noon today. And now it's snowing again. So I gotta stop and get gas. And then be on my way, and then I gotta pick up my Lily girl. Had a good day today. Ailey and I just hung out. We went and saw my brother. Car's driving too fast. Went and saw my brother for breakfast who lives close by. Played with the kids for a little while, but it's time to go home now. Get ready for another week of work. And then we're gonna go home and rant about the UFC fights last time we went and watched. It was probably the worst UFC event I've ever seen. So we'll talk about that later. I want to say a long travel day, but it really wasn't a long travel day. It was a couple hours. I left probably around 6. It's 8:30 now. I went and picked up Lily. Lily's home. You happy to be home? So I'm back. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. But real quick, like I said before, I want to talk about the UFC fights last night. I enjoy going and watching. We usually all get together, watch UFC fights. It's a good time. I've gotten into watching a lot of fights in the last, I don't know, I'd say the last 5-6 years. But I definitely got to say this might be one of the worst UFC events I've ever watched. Since they have changed the law and allowed them to fight in New York now professionally. Unless New York changes or there's something done about their athletic commission, their judges, the refs, it was awful last night. I really don't want to go into great detail. I can tell you that if you watch the fights, about 3 of the fights were not scored correctly. A couple of them had the correct outcome, but were not scored correctly. For example, Dustin Poirier, he lit up Jim Miller. He kicked Jim Miller's ass last night in 3 rounds. Poirier put on a solid 2.5 rounds. He spent a half round kind of hobbling. He went to the ground. They thought he broke his leg, but good news, he didn't. Either way, one of the judges scored at 28-28, which is basically essentially a tie. There was no way that fight was a tie. So I'd like to hear his logic behind thinking that was a tie. Anderson Silva won his fight. I could have seen it going either way, but still some of the scores the judges put up for Anderson Silva didn't make sense at all. But the last fight was the worst. The last fight was Holly Holm and I can't remember the girl's name. But anyway, the girl hit her 2 consecutive rounds in a row after the bell. She got a warning in the first round, and then it didn't take any points away. So if you were just to ignore the fact that she hit her after the bell twice, and should have had points deducted, she still lost the fight. It was Holly Holm won that fight 3 rounds to 2 at least, then you deduct points. And somehow the judges found a way to give not Holly Holm. I don't know. That was awful last night. I can tell you this though, if I'm Dana White, and if I'm a fighter, right now I'm thinking to myself, I'm not going to New York to fight. I'm not going to put in 8 to 10 weeks in a camp, and go fight, and possibly get screwed if my fight goes to decision. And Dana White doesn't want to keep putting himself through this bullshit with New York State if they can't have adequate, comparable judges and officials and refs. He's not going to do it. It's a waste of money and people lose interest. They're not going to buy fights. They're going to go to fights. Myself, for example, I have looked into buying tickets to go to the Buffalo fight April 8th. I'm starting to second guess that now. I don't want to spend, $300-400, possibly $500 on tickets to go to the fight and watch a bunch of shit because they can't, it's not, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not dumping money into it. So, yeah, that was it last night. It was awful. I really hope to get it squared away. And I don't think this is a real biased opinion. It's pretty much consensus throughout the internet And in an interview earlier with Dana White, he basically said, best part about this fight is me getting on the plane. I don't want to be here right now. It was awful. So that's going to do it for the vlog today, guys. I need to get around for work for tomorrow. I'm tired. Like I said, I felt like I traveled all day, but I really didn't. But still tired. And that's the shitty part about being away is I feel like I just neglect things for a couple days until I get home. Then I have to do it all at once. So that's it for today, guys. See ya.